Presidential pardon, offense committed, October 2025. Because if we have now become a nation where we pardon criminals that our institutions fought hard to convict, then President Tinubu, your next pardon, I have some names for you. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, people have been speaking.
Nnamdi Kanu is not a convicted criminal to be pardoned by President Tinubu. So Nnamdi Kanu is not in the category of those who should be pardoned. Nnamdi Kanu's case is the case of injustice. A case of injustice, not just to himself, but to his entire tribe. Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. It is no longer a news about Tinubu's pardon. The pardon of criminals, both past and present, dead and alive. Take a look at Rufai Hussaini takes a swipe at it in summary.
Presidential pardon, offense committed, October 2025. Drugs, 29.2%. Unlawful mining, 24%. Homicide, 13.5%. Fraud and corruption, 12.3%. Hijacking, 5.3%. Firearms, 2.3%. Robbery and theft, 2.3%. Human trafficking, 1.8%. You see, at this rate, let's all go mad together. Because if we have now become a nation where we pardon criminals that our institutions fought hard to convict, then President Tinubu, your next pardon, I have some names for you. You must pardon Lawrence Omajakwa Anini. You must pardon Oyenusi, the criminal. You must pardon Shekau. Look at the joke Nigeria has become. You pardon all these people that have perpetrated heinous crimes, then you now have to drag the name of Herbert Macaulay in it to make it look legitimate. You now have to drag some of our founding fathers in it to make it, after you pardon all the criminals. Look at Farouk Lawan. There was a sting operation where the state security agencies, they were the ones that baited him with the bribe, the marked notes. He pardoned him. So what nation do we have? What nation, I ask, do we have? But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, people have been speaking. Some Igbo, top leaders came to Buhari last time to seek a peaceful resolution to the matter. No. Nnamdi Kanu is not being granted access to see doctors. This one, they're not even asking for pardon, access to see doctors. But all of a sudden, we are seeing all of this pardon flying around. So what lessons do we want for children in the generations yet unborn? A woman, we took the story here, planned the attack, yes, for good measure, also lacerated the husband's body. You say you talk to the woman's family before you pass. So the husband family, they have nothing. How would the husband family feel today? And that's the right question. See, the prerogative of mercy is expected that a president will be able to, dispense that prerogative reasonably. But as it is today, like somebody was saying today, I think they should be adding civil society so that we can circumvent the names brought forward. You see, our nation has just become a joke where anything happens. At this rate, we'll start pardoning certificate forgers if they will not even give themselves pardon already. Right. So what kind of nation are we living in? What kind of generation do we want to give? What kind of country?
Themselves pardon. Tell me, how would they pardon themselves once they forge the certificates?
No, people like Nnamdi that their allegations of certificate forging.
Yes.
When they get to positions, they will pardon themselves now.
All right.
When they get high up there, they will pardon themselves. We are living in a country where you are having all sorts of somebody. Let me read a newspaper article that was written many years ago for you, OJ, where somebody was saying that people of questionable characters will be the one ruling Nigeria. Yeah. Over the years to come. See, New Breed newspaper. This was in 1990s or something, where they were saying drug barons may determine the political future of Nigeria.
These are the
these are the issues in the country. This is not nice. And please, President Tinubu, with due respect, let's stop all of this. Let's make it make sense.
Yes, I mean, we have to live in a country where it appears that the federal government, presents itself as being accountable, fair, and just. What is good for the goose, is that how they say it, is good for the gander. The gander.
And that is the truth. That is what Nigeria have become. But what is the motivation behind this pardon? And some people are also asking, now it is easy. So it is easy for Tinubu to pardon criminals and now looping forebearers of Nigerian independence like Macaulay's and human rights activists and environmental activists like Sarah Wiwa and the rest of them. So as it will look like. Whereas many of the people that we are pardoned are either drug convicts, violent crime convicts, criminals, non-criminals, terrorists, and the rest of them. We are the ones we are pardoned. Please, this pardon, does it not have criteria? Now, some people are asking us also, why is it that since it is easy for Tinubu to pardon these people, why is it that he has not pardoned Nnamdi Kanu? And that is where I want to address very briefly and straightforward. Nnamdi Kanu is not a convicted criminal to be pardoned by President Tinubu. And that is the truth. He is not a criminal. At least in the eyes of the Lord, up till today, he is not a convicted criminal. So there is no pardon for him. If you get understanding, you will understand what I'm saying. And just like many people who are conversant with law, we understand the process and the proceedings of pardoning. Before you ask for pardon, at least the person must have gone through the process of being convicted. Then the next thing you can talk about pardon. So Nnamdi Kanu is not in the category of those who should be pardoned. Nnamdi Kanu's case is the case of injustice. A case of injustice, not just to himself, but to his entire tribe. It's a case of illegality by the Nigerian judicial system and impunity by the Nigerian government itself. So who should even pardon each other? What is being asked of for Nnamdi Kanu is justice and not pardon. So people should stop looping Nnamdi Kanu into this pardon madness of this government of impunity, which you and I knew that the basis of the pardon have nothing to do with Nnamdi Kanu. And that is my take. What is your own take? I'm here to clear your minds and speaking the truth undiluted. I still remain also to repeat as your advocate for good governance. Help me share this video if you understand this message and if it resonates with you. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.